We live in a world where we rush. We rush from one thing to the next. We rush so fast and we think that everything should be here. I remember my ex-husband wanting instant gratification for everything in life, for food, for being in the bedroom. Every single thing that there was, he wanted instant gratification. The thought of waiting was alien to him and something that he didn't want to encounter. And he wasn't alone. We live in a world where we can dial up for food and we can get anything we want the minute that we want it. And we forget about the glory of waiting. We forget that when we wait, we find what we're looking for, we find what we want. Because sometimes when we rush straight at something, actually it's empty. It wasn't ever what we really wanted at all. And when we wait, we allow different things to happen. We allow ourselves to grow into that space. We allow other surprises to come in, because when we go straight away, we're saying, I want life to be this way. And in fact, the planning that we make is very limited. Life can actually deliver something far better than anything our mind has said we truly want. Life can deliver surprises beyond our own imaginings, and that's worth waiting for. And what I love is how fairy tales all have waiting in them. Because when you wait, you work out whether you really want that thing. Because if you forget about it, then you never really wanted it at all, and something else will attract your attention and you'll go in a different way. But if you have to prove yourself, like the hero in the journey, going off to the end of the world, to the well at the end of the world, to ask the frog for the truth, and the frog coming up, and the hero staying with that journey and growing as he went through that journey, and his own personal growth as he came to his truth and came to a place where he was able to do that. Those things are what makes us know who we are. We encounter other people, just like the hero on the journey, where he encounters strange people who he would never ever have met at any other time, who offer him little snippets of wisdom for him to take with him in his pocket. And when he comes back, he's worthy. And that's really waiting. We wait for what we want, and it comes in different shapes and different ways than we had imagined it would. And inside that is life's magic. And so often we pass it by. We rush past. Last night I took my dog out, and there were lots of people along the path, other people. There was a man in front of me looking at his phone with his two dogs. There was a runner coming towards me. And from out of the bushes and through the lamplight came an owl. A wide, wide winged owl. And it flew across the path. And I looked around me, and I was the only one that had seen it. I was the only one that knew that this owl lived out there on the old railway track beside me. Magic. There's magic everywhere. Slow down. Wait. Say, let me think about that. Meaning, let me feel my way into it. Let me know if it has lasting attraction for me or not. And if you go to the link in my bio, you can book in for me with a fairy tale. I'm going to be reading Rumpelstiltskin because it seems to me our inner children need a fireplace. They need a bedtime story. They need that love and attention. So if you would like to join me on Thursday evening for a bedtime story, Rumpelstiltskin around the fire for your inner child, and a discussion about it, a discussion about life's journeys, and specifically that fairy tale, then book in with me and I'll be so delighted to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me.